Hello, as most of you know, I have complete androgen insensitivity syndrome, which is an intersex condition, and there's quite a few videos about it. But I'm going to do a video because I'm sort of recently a single, well, not really recently anymore, but anyway, so and when it comes to meeting other people of the opposite sex, like what when do you tell someone about something like this? Obviously, unless they search for me on YouTube and then they would find it all out, but how would you tell someone because I have told someone I have since I've been single, and he didn't run away, but how do you know when if someone's how someone's gonna react, if someone's gonna just run away from you, or just actually want to you know how do you explain to someone that you've not been born like every other girl, and you're not able to have children and everything? I know even when you've just first met someone, they're not gonna really care about if they have children with you or not, because they're not gonna be thinking do you know what I mean? They're not gonna be thinking oh, this is gonna be whatever, because you're just meeting someone for the first time. But then, what if the person that you didn't tell was the one person that you ended up being with 10 years, and they suddenly said to you, "Oh, should we have children?" And they're like, "Ah, I didn't tell you something." And then what are you supposed to do? So, I feel like I have to tell someone, like, you know what I mean? When you're getting to know them, I feel like I have to say something, because then at least if they find it weird and creepy, I think they can run away whilst they have the chance, and they don't have to go through not knowing anything, and then me just thinking, oh, I should tell them. But then, when's the right time to tell someone? Because with the guy that I told last, I'd sort of been I sort of told him straight away, because if I thought there's no point in lying and being just pretending there's nothing wrong. I have to tell the truth because of stuff. And also, what made it worse was just after I met him, my hormones had worn off completely, so I was getting really moody and everything. Like he's seen me at my complete worst. I was just so horrible. That's the only way to describe it. But I was absolutely awful, because I was overdue on my hormones. I was just feeling really run down. I was feeling a bit down, just generally all over the place. And he somehow didn't actually care, and for some reason still saw me afterwards. But anyway, what do you do to tell someone? Because I know there's lots of people out there that keep it a secret from everyone, and they don't have relationships with people because they're scared that other people are going to react they're going to be scared, or they're going to be annoyed at them, or they're going to, I don't know, or they could be bullied or something. But most people, when they get to adults, they seem to have realised that this isn't just it's not something that's really that important. I know it is important, but it's not um I don't know how to describe it. It's just it obviously is important, but it's not something that's going to change the person's personality. It's not going to make that person any different. The only difference is they're not born the same, so they can't have children and all. I know all the conditions vary and everything so much, but with my condition, the only difference is I can't really have children. That's about it, really. That's the only thing that you're ever going to notice. You would not know anything else. If I didn't tell anyone, no one would have a clue, except for when someone said to me, "Do you have a child?" And I'd be like, "Well, I can't, because I don't have any reproductive organs." They'll be a bit right. Do you know what I mean? There's nothing that could actually really fuck, sorry, I didn't mean to swear then. But, there's nothing. Why is it that, people shouldn't be scared to tell people? Because it's I know it's a big thing, but it's not I don't know. But I just wanted to do this video just because I've just been thinking about it a lot recently, and I am kind of scared that I might never find someone that's going to want to be with me because of what's wrong, not what's wrong with me, but the condition I've got. And I know it's a really stupid thing to think, but it's just something that's in the back of my mind always. It's just kind of something that kind of upsets me. It really does actually upset me, just thinking of the fact that, right, I've been born like this, it might not work. Someone might find it really creepy. I might end up alone, and that's one thing I really don't want to happen, because no one wants to be alone. And you know, like obviously when you're talking to people for like the first time, you can kind of gauge their reaction. Like I've found like people I've spoken to, like I kind of like know, like when I first start talking to them, you know, like you can tell them, and they're not going to be kind of like they. Obviously, you don't know exactly how they're going to react, but you know they're going to kind of be a bit more like, okay. But then there's some people you know that are going to be like, oh look, she's like this, and they can take the piss out of you. So obviously you don't tell the people that are going to take the piss out of you because that would just be stupid, especially if you have a feeling they're going to. You would like, if you are going to tell them, you kind of try and make it in a like really adult like way. Like, don't know what an adult way of telling someone this is though. Like, other than just sitting down and saying, right, this is me, that's it. What do you think? How else are you supposed to do it? Seriously. So this video is not really getting anywhere at all, to be honest, at all. I'm not really covering much, but I just wanted to kind of just say this stuff to someone, and I don't know who else to say it to because I just don't really have anyone to talk to like that. So I just thought I'd do a video and just try and like I guess get it out of my head, and just then other people watch it and reply and like leave hateful comments probably, but who gives a shit? Don't hate on me just because I'm not the same as everyone else. Is there any point? Seriously? Is it going to make you feel any better? Didn't think so. But, you know, I want the person that knows about my condition to be the person that wants to be with me and, like, not give a shit no matter what is wrong with me, no matter, like, what health problems it brings up in the future. Like, if, like, you know, like if like the hormones do something to me, and I don't know, I'm not saying they're gonna make me like manly or anything, just like if I have any like those random side effects you get from hormone therapy, like, you know, I don't know. If I don't know, how are any of you gonna know, seriously? But I've just been thinking a lot about everything recently, and like all of the options like for having children, like adoption, surrogacy. Well, they're like the only two real options I know. But yeah, you know, adoption and surrogacy. And it made me thinking like to like if I went down the surrogacy option, like it wouldn't really be much of mine. So like, do you know what I mean? It would be kind of more the other like some random person and then your partners, if you know what I mean. Because to be honest, if I was with someone and I really wanted a child and they really wanted a child, but the only way they'd have a child is if it had their DNA in it, then I would do that because of, you know, that's all personal. I don't really, you know, if that's what someone wants, that's what I would do. I would like, I don't know. It's just really hard to think about and hard to talk about, but I just kind of wanted to say all of this and just get it out of my head and just try and clear my mind for thinking about this because it's kind of getting me down a bit, and I don't like being down. I want to feel normal and just, well, not normal because of, I know that no one is fucking normal in this world, and like the normal girl is not normal, is she? Who the fuck is normal? Seriously. I'm sorry I'm swearing so much. I'm just feeling a bit rah. That's the only way I can describe it. But I just hope one day someone will want to settle down with me and be with me and just, you know, maybe not start a family because at the moment I'm not really like, oh, I need children, I want children. It's just kind of like I just want the option to be there, sort of thing. Because I know I can't hurt myself, and that's one thing that really upset. Like, I would love to have like something growing inside me, a child growing inside me, just because like there's just so much you miss out on that. Because I know I can like adopt and everything, but then you miss out on like the whole like 9 month thing of like being sick and shitting when you give birth and all that stuff. That kind of put me off. I was watching One Born Every Minute or whatever it was called, and I just had it on the TV by mistake, and the first thing that I saw, two girls throwing up, and then a girl saying, "Oh, if I shit in this, will you please not hate me?" And I was just thinking, wow, I'm actually glad I can't give birth. But that was like, you know, it's just, I don't know. Just like some things about giving birth, I like really don't like the idea. But like the only things that I really want to feel is like a baby kicking inside me and like, you know, just feeling that closeness, I guess, to something. I've never really felt too close to things really. Don't know why, but you know. I know this video has probably not helped anyone in any way whatsoever, and I've just been talking a load of absolute shit. But I just had to say it all and get it out and just, I guess, clear my mind. Because I haven't done videos or anything about this condition in ages. I sometimes do blog posts on my blog, like immiesworld.blogspot.com, but not very often. Like, it's only when I have like a really down day. The other day I found a picture of where the day it all got too much, and the day I just put a post out asking for help. And I made like a Facebook group and everything. And just the day when I just felt so low that I just wanted to end it all, I just really felt really low. And I'm starting to, in a way, kind of maybe get back to feeling like that. I know that I shouldn't say that, but I'm starting to feel a bit alone again. And I just don't know what to do to not feel alone, because of, like, I just don't have many people down in Cornwall that I can go and see. Like, like, I don't really have many friends down here. All my friends live at country. And sometimes you just need to see someone just to, like, spend, like, some time and just talk to someone, I guess. And I just don't really have that. And it really upsets me. But, I just wish I did have people down here, but I just find it so hard to trust people after everything that I just kind of don't want to, like, I just don't know where I'd even start to try and find friends my age and everything. And then when I did find friends, like, how can I talk to them about this stuff? Because if they wouldn't know, and then I'd have to tell them about it, and then I'd risk having, like, I just end up putting everything on the line and risking everything just to have someone, but I don't think I can do that. I just can't let myself get in that position. I need to just tend to be strong, I guess, and just try and go along with life and just think, yeah, it's the only way I'm gonna ever get over this, I think. Or not gonna ever get over this, but I mean, the only way I'm ever gonna fight, get, like, through this as much as I can is just to pretend to be strong and just, I don't know. I really don't know. I have no idea. But anyway, so after this really random video that kind of made no sense, I hope you're all well, and if you have any questions or anything, then just leave them down below.